Hi, welcome to Shepherd's Week in Review for the first week of October 2019. In this video, you will see finishing touches, all about artistry in the making. These beautiful silk necklaces and accessories are handmade, and a portion of the proceeds goes to Alzheimer's. Next, Wardrobe Wednesday, it's about the one size cashmere topper, fits all sizes, available in lots of colors. Fashion Friday, we're taking one piece and we're showing you two different ways to style it. And on Coffee Talk, we're meeting with part two, Colleen Watson, a VP at Rogers. Hope you enjoy this week in style and shop Shepherd's collections.
Good morning. Welcome to this week's edition of Shepherd's Finishing Touches. Today we were talking about a very interesting finishing touch by an artist named Erin Bassett. She is a true artist, and if you're lucky enough to be in Las Vegas, some of her pieces are actually hanging in the lobby of the Bellagio Hotel, so you can go and take a look at them. They're absolutely stunning. What I'm wearing and all of these pieces are designed by her. So each piece is unique and individual. No two pieces are the same. They're all made from silk. They're made in a fashion called shibari, which is, she uses different pieces, wraps the silk around the pieces to create these beautiful forms. And she lives in Florida, so she's very inspired by sea life and nature, and you can really see it in the necklaces. So the piece that I'm wearing is absolutely gorgeous. It's in a very, very bright cobalt blue, and when you look, you can see the actual folded areas. She uses heat to set them. You cannot wash them because they are silk, so they're very special pieces. They come packaged in these beautiful boxes, and each piece will be shipped to you this way, or if you purchase in store, you will receive a box, and that helps the care of the piece, which is really important when you're buying something that is a piece of art, because you can see all the intricacies on a piece like this. Well, as I mentioned, each piece is unique and different. This piece is so beautiful, and it's actually one of my favorite pieces because it has a sparkle over top. It's an ombre, so you go from a very dark raisin to a burgundy into silvers and then into this kind of chartreuse gold, but hopefully you can see how much sparkle there is. What's also nice is on the ribbon, you've got a magnetic clasp, and it's a nice heavy clasp, so you don't have to worry about it falling off or breaking. So the necklace that Elaine has here, same thing. You can see all these beautiful flowers, the discs, and when you pull it, you can actually kind of see how it's made, but it just springs right back into place, which is really nice. This one is a very big collar, and this is the biggest one we have. I'm wearing the same thing in the smaller version. It doesn't have the clasp. This just goes right over your head, and it really fills in the neckline. So you could wear this just on your basic blacks, something really simple, the gray. Again, we fell in love with these because of the pops of color and how unique they are. I've never seen anything like it in all of our travels. Marlene and I were in Atlanta, walked past this booth, and it stopped us in our tracks because of how unique and individual it is. And I think if you want to make a statement and you want to say something that's a little bit different, this really does speak for itself. This one is a little more simple. Probably the smallest of the entire collection. It's beautiful aqua blue and black, so you could wear this, maybe something like this you could wear every day because it could be a little more daytime than evening. It has the magnetic closure, and it still has that statement beauty that the others have, but it's just not quite as big. So if you don't want something that's a huge collar that fills in, you just want something that's a little bit of a statement, this is a perfect piece. Here's another style in this gorgeous crimson red, and how beautiful would this be for holidays? What I like about this one is the length. It really does fill in the longer part of your upper body. You could wear this with a V-neck, which would be quite pretty, or a round neck, it doesn't matter. And because the design is down a little further, you certainly could wear the earring with it. And this has two different earrings. So it has the plain silk that we've shown you, and it also has the silk with the silver shimmer on it, which is very, very pretty. The earrings are such a statement as well. They could absolutely be worn on their own or together. So this is another one, a different style, not as much of a collar, more like a necklace, and it's all been folded into these little flowers, which is absolutely beautiful. Then Elaine is wearing it with the earrings, so you can see how you can pair it together with the earring when it's a smaller collar. Earrings are made exactly the same way, all folded and ruched together and then set in a heat method, and they're also silk. And you don't want to put something like this on and then do your hair and spray with hairspray and get that on there. You want to be very, very careful to take care of it, because it is an investment piece that's going to last you a long time if you take care of it, and because it is a piece of original art that you're wearing. So as I mentioned before, all of these pieces are 100% silk. They're all made in the US by Erin Bassett. And another thing about them that makes them very, very special is that her inspiration that started all of this collection and how she went from wall art to jewelry was inspired by her mother, who has Alzheimer's. And she was in her studio working, and her mother picked up a piece of fabric and scrunched it up around her neck. And right away, Erin saw it and thought, my goodness, wouldn't that be a beautiful piece of jewelry? So because of that, some of the proceeds from the sale of all of her pieces goes to the Alzheimer's Foundation. So it's just another added extra to this that makes it so special. It really is wearable art. This is available at Shepherd's Fashions at the train yards, or go to shepherdsfashions.com. You can see the whole collection there.
Welcome to Shepherd's Wardrobe Wednesday. Now we're talking about a favorite of everyone's. This is the cashmere topper. Honestly, ladies, you can't live without these. They make such an impact in your wardrobe.
And we found them. Now, the great size here, you always get asked, how do you wear your toppers, your scarves, your accessories? So we're going to show you a few different ways. So wear it basically asymmetrical, and you can pull it over anything we'll show you. Then just take it and square it off at the front. So it's a little shorter at the front. It's got the longer tails at the back. Then you can also just create like a little petal, and it just shows more of your garment. You
love
can
that way, yeah.
add it as a scarf.
Look at that.
With a coat. How's that?
Perfect. That is the beauty about this. This is a one size item. That's what's the magic about it. Look at, you can roll it up, goes into a handbag. When you're traveling, it's a pillow or it's a little blanket, but you really want to add a little luxe to your life. Now it's 100% cashmere. It's 2-ply. It's $184, comes in tons of colors. And again, it is there's no size to this. So it fits from a 2 to a 24. The color, again, sort of gives you lots of interest up around the face. So here you've got Teresa in the green with just black.
Basic black. Add a necklace. We want to say that you can accessorize these toppers as well. You're seeing on the mannequin beside her. Oh, here's Jean. So she walked into the store. She had an athleisure look. We said, Jean, try one on over her gray, right?
Beautiful
and it works.
blue.
Here's another way to wear it as a cowl neck. So again, if you wanted to add that color to your look, this is a great way to do it with this color spice.
I love the spice. Another great customer, a good friend, Linda French, she also walked in wearing cream, and she put on this beautiful pink. Look at how, and she's petite. She's like 5'2". Again, it is all sizes, all heights, all ages, even here in Geneva.
Here's Geneva, and again, petite. She's wearing it over the boucle Chanel dress from Joseph Ribkoff. Here I am wearing it over coat. So you said, Marlene, if you have a coat that's a little tired looking, you want to revive it.
Yeah.
Add this.
It gives it a whole new life, right? And again, the interest, and it's because it's 2-ply. It's not too heavy. It is light. You can wear this all year round. This is one that you take away on cruises because, you're in the back of the boat or you're, air conditioning. It just gives you enough. And I like it because your hands are free.
Oh, yes.
You can still work at your desk. It's a perfect corporate look, but look, you can take it to evening.
Because so many, like this gorgeous jumpsuit, Joseph Ribkoff, so many dresses for evening are sleeveless, right? So now you're adding that luxe layer to evening. And if you're traveling down south, as you said, it's lightweight. It's the perfect weight that you can wear. 4-season will keep you warm, not hot.
And it also makes a perfect item for a gift.
Yes.
And it's not too early to think about these because they're a one size. They're going to fit everybody. You really have to just find out if she can wear cashmere and what color she likes. So thank you for joining us this Wardrobe Wednesday. We feel this is a great item to have in your wardrobe. This is something that is does not tire. It is not a fad. It is like a beautiful, luxurious scarf in cashmere that you can wear all year round.
Shop our cashmere ponchos in-store at Shepherd's Ottawa and worldwide, shepherdsfashions.com.
Welcome to Shepherd's Fashion Friday. Today we're going to take a couple of outfits and show how you can work them different ways. We're going to mix and match them and show you all the on-trend items this fall.
So we start off with a leopard jacket from Frank Lyman. This is a jacket with a belt, but first we're showing it without to show the body of the look here on Donna.
Very classic. She loves the turtleneck, which is totally on trend this year. Classic styling. It almost has a mohair feel to it. You know,
Yes.
there's a hair to it, but and here we've got Geneva, who styled it up her own way using the belt and a great Anne-Marie Chagnon necklace.
Joseph Ribkoff, a square neck tank and a skirt. All basics for your wardrobe, but the news is that leopard print.
But I think it's also, you can make it really very corporate looking, right?
Yes.
It's kind of the new jacket. And of course, getting ready, the winter's around the corner. So this is a great coat from Ilse Jacobson, available in black or this lovely ivory. Now, what's Geneva doing?
Okay, so Donna just started an Instagram account for Shepherds and showing a lot of new pieces. So go ahead and please do follow her at on Instagram.
Yeah, look at this look. I love this. And she's got that new pant on
From up, so it's a ponte pant, it's a crop pant. You'll see it throughout the video, Marlene.
We're all in love with this.
Yes.
Great tunic. One of my favorites. We call this the miracle tunic because,
Yes.
oh my, it's so flattering on every body shape, every height, every size. This is from Joseph Ribkoff. This is a jersey top with a nylon bottom. It has everything going for it. Look at the lines there.
Asymmetrical.
Asymmetrical. It has that high neck, so you can make it the mock neck. You can unzip it
Yes.
to wherever you want. You want a little pop of color underneath it. Here's an Anne-Marie Chagnon necklace. The sleeve length is perfect. It has a little cuff to it in nylon that you can pull back. And of course, nice two big pockets.
Now here's Donna wearing the same piece, and we've added a little bit of texture. Our new cashmere ponchos, one size, 2-ply, amazing quality.
And you can do all kinds of things with this. But look at, you can really see that texture. This is a top you can wear at least 3 seasons, not in the hot summer, but fall, winter, and spring.
So the same cashmere topper you just saw, one size, again here on Nelly. And so it's that asymmetrical line that does wonders. It's a shorter size of poncho cashmere.
It's not overwhelming. And right, her arms are free so she can do things and work. Loving this top. This is the coziest fabric. This is comes in 4 colors, but you can see this is kind of wine with a little bit of melange of black in there.
Yes.
Again, everything going for it, hides what we want hidden, a little bit of styling, a 3/4 sleeve, because Nellie's petite. She's what, like 5 foot or 5'1"? Now here you have it on in the gray melange.
Exactly, and I've paired it with my new favorite coat from Habitat. So it's like a duster style jacket, a little bit of menswear borrowed from the boys, can make it very corporate or wear it with jeans. That's what we love. And look at it's got the little black cuff.
Perfect jacket, a
yes.
beautiful jacket. And I like that bottled green with the black inside, like you say. It can be an outdoor jacket or an indoor work jacket. So here it is. You can see a little closer up the way this fabric works. It's again very figure flattering, nips in underneath the bust line, flows out, covers what needs to be covered, and that pant that you like has the pockets.
Yes.
So there's the 2 other colors. So so it comes in 4 colors, this lovely green and the chocolate brown.
Okay, oh, now one of my favorites. So this is the Harlow top from Simply. So did you know that Simply has ventured out to do a few select tricots, knits. These are hand woven in Canada. And I love the neckline here. So it's that big oversized neckline that you can transform and just wear it over the shoulder.
I like it. You put it with a jean from Ribkoff, that torn jean.
Yes.
You know, if that's not your look, wear it with a pair of black pants, even with a slim skirt. So
Yes.
here you have this vest. Now, this is a fleece vest worn 2 different ways.
Yes, and you can wear it 4 ways, Marnie.
You sort of flip it, right?
That's right. So here we're wearing it as a cape on Sandra. It has 2 armholes, and she's wearing it red. Could reverse it to black. Look at the detailing there at the
Dramatic.
bottom.
This is, you could wear this out in the evening, right? If you're wearing with a black dress.
Most certainly. And I'm wearing it in the longer version. And we just thought we'd change things up.
I wish
on
you
camera.
moved that fast at work. But there it is. Look at that. 2 heights. 2 sizes, and it does fit. You know, Sandra's a size 2, and you're
Right.
a 10, 12.
Yes. Okay, another one size dressing piece, the Covey wrap cannot get enough of this. So this is the poncho with a loop. So just
Stays in
loop it.
place. We love
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And a great one of our favorite sweaters from Habitat.
Yes.
We have shown it before, but it is such a winner. It has again that new mock neck, 3/4 sleeve. I love the way they've positioned the lines on this sweater because look how flattering it is.
Multi-directional, and again it's boxy, but there's a soft A line to it. Look at the back of it again. That multi-directional lines is really quite elongating, right?
Yep.
So here's
And it's a
Madame.
silver, and it's like a silver gray, right?
Yes.
It's a little. It seems like a bit of metallic.
Right.
Love this pant.
The corduroy pant from Lisette, and then the shoe from Beauty Feel. So it's a shoe bee.
Oh, I love that shoe. This is suede, and then it has that elastic, a little bit of a heel. They are so comfortable. The Beauty Feel from Israel is one of the most comfortable line of shoes you'll ever come across.
Most certainly. Now, if there is one piece to update your wardrobe that you may want to go to, it is the pleated skirt. There are no rules for what you can wear with this. You can do anything with it. Lorraine selected a knit that is a hoodie.
Isn't that cute? And it's got the double zipper. It's so you can wear this casual and look at
Yes.
with the skirt, a nice Anne Marie Chagnon necklace. This looks really cute, and this is Lorraine. This is her
Yes.
style, and that's the great thing about fashion today is, you know, we all take one garment and we just make it our own.
Most certainly. And the pleated skirt is from Frank Lyman. We've just received it this week, and we're going to come up with a million different ways to wear it. It's all about volume with this skirt. You're going to see the fashionistas doing like a big puffer coat like this one from Eileen Fisher.
Now this is down-filled. I'm a big believer in her coats. I have one that I bought a couple of years ago. You have the same coat.
Yes.
Throw it in the washing machine, and then
Yes.
in a dryer, it comes out like a dream. And it's so lightweight, so cozy and warm. It just packs up to nothing.
Most certainly. So, different state of affairs here. Again, from Eileen Fisher, her silk topper currently on sale. We're sunsetting this, gives it a different look. And then on Donna.
Oh, the classic. Look at this. Right out of Town and Country.
Most certainly.
You know, Grace Kelly, right
Grace
here,
Kelly.
eh?
So the skirt has a lot of kind of French blue tones in it. It goes like it's a gradation from black to blue to kind of white. So that's what we did with the accessory, the turtleneck, and this cardigan that has a bungee cord so you can adjust the waist to it. But the proportion play here is interesting. It's new.
And we're talked about the icy tones, this, you know,
Yes.
beautiful sky blues, soft grays. There's the bungee cord, so you can let it loose or tighten it up. But
Right.
again, that skirt's beautiful because you can belt it or put a tunic over it.
Most certainly wanted to show you the cardigan is also available in the kind of this pastel soft pink as well.
And it's got pockets, so this is
Yeah.
definitely corporate. Now, a little boho chic, right out of Nevada, right? Don't you see
Yes.
this Santa Fe look, right? With all these
Yes.
sunset tones, beautiful tones that go to gray or go to chocolate brown. I like how, again, you can manipulate this. They've got the buttons sewn in certain places, so you've got that nice draping around the face, that fringe detail.
And again, Lorraine is petite. She's about 5'3", and it's not overwhelming. Again, it's got the lines
the
which
top,
are
yeah.
great. We're already at our evening portion of the video.
You know, we call these the Nelly jackets, right?
Yes.
These are what you just throw on over a black pant and a tank top, and you're ready, set to go. Add that drama earring, that big, statement earrings, because it's all really the trendsetter. Don't need really too much more. A little clutch, and she's ready to go. Now, this is from Joseph Ribkoff.
Yes.
And you can see a little bit of mesh there, a little see-through, but black and a little silver.
Yes. So if you're thinking travel, you're going to a special occasion abroad, this is perfect. It will never wrinkle.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of ageless dressing. As fabulous as it looks on Nellie, look here on Messy. She's added a shirt underneath it and that crop pant from Up that we
Yeah.
love, Ponte.
She's given it a whole different look.
Right? Her own little silver booty.
Yeah.
It's got a modern appeal.
So you know what we'd love to hear from you if you want to win a $50 gift card to Shepherd's is, are you the type of person that has an item in your wardrobe and you just wear it one way, or do you love to reinvent it and put it with all kinds of things? So thank you for joining us at Shepherd's Fashions in the train yards or shepherdsfashions.com. Welcome to Shepherd's Coffee Talk. We are back. We were so intrigued with our discussion last time. We've asked Colette to come back.
Yeah, we wanted to talk more about her story, really, to find out about you went from the dream of being Mary Tyler Moore to being the queen bee at Rogers, but there's, lots that you've seen along the way, lots that you've encountered and has challenged you along the way to make you the grounded visionary that you are today, and also a terrific mentor to people. So talk a little about your experience coming up through the ranks, as they say.
Well, those are very kind words, so thank you. Essentially, you have to have empathy all the way around, right? From day one. If you realize how hard it was for you, I've always been of the opinion that my job is about blazing the way or opening the doors for those who come after me. Whether it's making, when you have kids, you always want to make sure they have more than what you did when you were little. It is really, I think, the foundational obligation of a leader is to make sure the people behind you have more opportunity and have a better set of whatever it is, whether it's tools, whether it's a range of options, whether it's learning and learning opportunities. I realized in my 40s when I moved to becoming the only vice president, woman vice president at Rogers, was, wow, I no longer am the learner and the student, I'm the teacher. And it was a bit daunting, a bit disappointing, because I love to learn, but then I realized, all right, well, that's my mission, it shall be so. And I've always tried to make sure that I am able to create. There are things I won't get to be. I won't get to be the president because of the large conglomeration. And I know that because I'm going to age out before it's time at this point in time. But if I can plow and make sure that those behind me get there, then I will feel like I've accomplished my goal.
Now you're talking about age, right? And you're talking about, and that's a question we have a lot of our clients who have maybe retired or were let go in 40s, 50s, or 60s and want to either re-enter the workforce or contribute. But is there an appetite to have an older person, woman or male, enter back into the workforce?
It's a tough one. It is very difficult. There is a stigma, and what I would say to that is evolve your personal brand, right? It's all about your personal brand. People think of me as the TV lady at Rogers. I'm the TV lady, and if TV is dying, well, then she's out with the old, right? And let's in with the new. But I'm not a TV lady. I'm a content lady.
Yes, you are.
And so it's all about content. And so I have to keep reinforcing. I have to fine-tune my brand. I have, if I in those shoes, the advice I would give is try and do some public speaking. Try and do some things that change your brand. See and be seen where your particular brand needs to be, and then the person you are comes out, and the package you come in is less important.
Stay relevant.
The thing is, that's what I was going to say, Marlene. If we don't update our skill set too, at a certain point, we think we've learned enough, we know how to use an Excel spreadsheet maybe, or we figured out this, and then we forget that we need to, learning until we're not here anymore is the key to really
But that's
being
how
successful.
you stay young, is being curious.
Exactly.
Right?
Ask questions
Yes.
all the time, and don't be afraid to offer your pearls of wisdom. But sometimes also don't be afraid to learn. Don't be this. Don't saying, "Oh, well, they're those young whippersnappers." I know that. No. We're all in this together, and so if you think young, stay young, look young, just feel young, you will be.
We call it ageless living here at Coffee Talk.
Oh, I love that. That's
Ageless
awesome.
living. It is. It's really the key, I think, to feeling good. What, Marlene?
Now, I wanted to ask a little bit about work-life balance, home and work, because again, as a woman, you've worked your way up to the top tier. You've had to give up a lot and sacrifice a lot. I see the younger people today entering the workforce, and it's a little different now. They want more balance in their life.
And good on them.
Yeah.
Good on them for You know, I come from the generation where you, once you get a job, you stay with that company for your entire career. If I were to give advice, I'd say don't do that, right? Move around, get the variety of everything. I worked for an amazing company, still work for that amazing company. When, you know, I worked 3 days a week until my son went to grade 1. And I made it work because that was important. We define, I define work-life balance a little differently than, you know, 12 hours of this and 12 hours of that. There are periods of intensity in your life where you realize this is what I need to do. And then there are periods where you do something different. So when I had my children, they were the focus. And I stepped out, which can be dangerous, but I did it, and I was lucky enough to, when I came back, I was still able, it didn't impact my career trajectory. But I think of work-life balance more as in periods of time as opposed to on a daily basis.
Well, that makes sense, because there's ebbs and flows in your life,
Yeah,
and as long as you can adjust to them, you don't want to add the pressure and the stress in your life, right?
Right.
But still stay relevant in the game.
One thing I have to say, I visited CityLine last month, and the vibe and the people, they're all in love with their jobs.
Yeah.
It was mainly women, I think, who were working on the team for CityLine, and they were all just like, yay, they were happy. And I said, like, what planet did you people come from? How does this happen? You seem to have a really great work culture.
And one of those women has been doing this for 40 years, doing CityLine for 40 years, and that embodies the sentiment we're trying to impart here today. Is you can keep the same job but always evolve in it, or you can move around to a variety of jobs.
Now, and when you talk about content, you know, a lot of our ladies, you know, are sort of 40 plus, and how is the content changing for them? Is there enough for that demographic?
No, the struggle I have with the currency for advertising in the business of television is the measurement system called Numeris. You might know it as BBM or Nielsen. And the money demographic is 25 to 54. Well, I have more money to spend. I'm not in that demographic anymore. And so on my 55th birthday, I thought, wait a second, I'm not irrelevant. I got more money than my 29-year-old daughter, who's not going to spend $500 on a dress, right? And so we are working with Numeris now to convince them that your demo is outdated. You need to go.
Stats.
Yes.
You're not looking at the right stuff.
Exactly. You need to go from
So
30
much
to
is based
60.
on that.
Yes.
Yes.
Disruptor.
Oh, I know.
Disruptor
I love
on my
it.
left.
I love it.
I love it too. Colette,
Oh,
you're
this
a
is fascinating.
superstar.
Thank
Thank
you
you
very
so
much.
much for joining us.
Yeah,
Sure.
thank
Thank you.
And thank you.